Well, next up, we meet a man we could soon see refereeing in the Premier League, and we hear the remarkable story of how he got there. Jacob Vieira is a Kenyan refugee who suffered a massive electric shock in an attack in Nairobi. He'd been a professional footballer in Kenya, and soon after he arrived in Liverpool, he was scouted by Everton. He then pursued a career in refereeing, and now the FA have promoted him to a level that means he could soon be officiating in the Premier League. He wants to thank the people of Liverpool who helped him along the way. Rachel Townsend's report contains some distressing images.
Taking charge of matters on the pitch is where Jacob Vieira feels at home. At just 23, the Kenyan refugee and now adopted Scouser is just grateful to be alive.
The doctor who was looking after me was like, he was always saying that I needed a miracle more than treatment because I was basically dying.
Jacob was a promising footballer in Kenya playing in their Premier League, but his life changed one evening as he returned from training. Live wires connected to his apartment door handle caused a massive electric shock. The attack, which left him seriously ill in hospital, was punishment for Jacob refusing to smuggle drugs for a local gang.
So when I tried to open the door, that's when I was electrocuted straight away. So I fell on the floor unconscious, and luckily enough, it's my neighbour who found me lying down there, and he's the one who took me to the hospital.
Remarkably, just months later, Jacob made it to Newcastle for a trial. On seeing his injuries, they advised he claim asylum, and he was moved to Liverpool. When you arrived in Liverpool, is that when you felt your life was starting to turn around?
The good thing, when I was brought to Liverpool, I came to meet these lovely people at St. Anne's Catholic Church, the priest and everyone who always welcomed me like one of their son. Sometimes all you need is, to have somebody to tell you that everything will be okay.
He once again immersed himself in football and was scouted by Everton. His asylum seeker status prevented any contract offer. Instead, Jacob trained with the under-18s.
We were on our pitch and the first team player were like, the next pitch. For me, it was like I was dreaming.
Soon injury would end those dreams, but Jacob had won hearts at Everton and they suggested he explore a career as a referee. Within months, he began to impress and was put on the FA Core programme. Successive refereeing promotions mean we could see Jacob officiating in the Premier League in just 5 years' time.
It's just the beginning of my journey. There's the ultimate dream that I want to be. One day, hopefully, I'm a FIFA elite referee, and there's nothing really to stop me from getting to my ultimate dream.
I can only begin to imagine the downsides of being a referee. Tell us, what have you experienced in terms of the most challenging elements of the job?
You get called names, but as a referee, you don't let that control you, You just want to go there and give your best.
Always grateful for his opportunities, Jacob wanted to pay back the community who took him in as one of their own.
I think that's all you needed. If there's anything else, just give me a call.
During both national lockdowns, he has brought shopping to those of St. Anne's Parish who can't make the trip themselves.
These are the people who welcomed me in Liverpool. They gave me everything I wanted. And how can I pay them back? The best thing for me to do is just help out where I can.
He's a wonderful guy, wonderful. And that infectious smile of his just attracts everybody. He doesn't make distinctions between people. I always feel good when I see him. When you feel good when you see somebody, that indicates the kind of person he is.
Jacob cherishes each day, and as he strives to make it to the top, he vows never to forget those who helped him along the way. Rachel Townsend, ITV News, Liverpool.
Yeah, we'll look forward to seeing him refereeing. And if you do see him refereeing, make sure you treat him with respect because he does really deserve it. So pleased to hear that you were made so welcome in Liverpool, Jacob.